Welcome to Unix Lab. Today I'm going to do my lab experiment 5 of Unix. So the aim of the experiment is to perform frequent file operations. We have to perform all the 5 questions given in the experiment. The first is to write a shell script to calculate the number of alphabet C present in a particular file. Second is to calculate the number, how much time a user has been logged in. And third is to calculate the directory and the particular person's name, shell and group number. Third is to calculate the user is whether user is logged in or not and give his current all the details. And third is to count the word. So these are the 5 questions which I had to perform in the particular lab experiment of Unix. So the particular coding had been done in Qt in VI editor. So the first question, in which I had to calculate the number of C present in the file. So here is the program. First I will echo the file name and read it into a particular variable dir. I will take an input from the user and store it in dir, and then I will find the particular alphabet C and have a word count and store it in the variable value and display it. So as you can see, this is the particular output of my question number 1 of the experiment, in which you can see I have entered the file.txt and the count is coming 44. So this was my question number 1. The second question, in this I have to take the input from the user ID, and I have to tell him how many times he has logged in. So in this I will be using last command, which tell me all the last details, which is for the particular users, for all the users, and I will use grep and scan the details of particular user given by the input, given as input. So as you can see in the first, this is the particular program which I performed in my Putty SSH client. Initially I'm taking the user ID as an input by the user, and then I'm using last and copying it to a temporary file called temp.txt. Then I'm using get command to scan for the particular user ID which is entered by the user ID, and scan it in temp.txt, which all the details of last which is stored in temp.txt, and calculate the details of this, and then calculate the word count. So and echo the previous variable. So this was the output. In this I had entered the user ID UR14/233. So the user has logged in 175 times in the particular system till now, till today's date. So now the third question is to write a script in which user ID is taken as an input, and we have to print name, home directory, cell and group number which of the particular user. So in this is my particular program. I am initially printing all the log files present in my particular directory, that is the root directory. So I will enter, and out of which I will enter one of the log file, so and I can get all the details. Password will not be entered because it is in encrypted format. So as you can see in the output, first I am in the users list, whatever log files are present, all the files will be displayed, and then I will ask to enter the user. So if the user enters root, so the username is root operator, password will come as XS, it won't be displayed. User ID is 011, group ID is 00, full name is root operator, and directory cell name accordingly. It will be displayed for all the other files accordingly. So this was my question number 3, and now the question number 4 is to write a shell script whether a particular user is using the system or not, and if it is using, what is his sudo terminal number and his IP address. So for this we will use the command whoami. So the whoami command will tell me the user name, the particular registration number, his terminal ID, his date of login, time of login, his IP address. So as you can see, this is my code. So first I am taking username and typing whoami. First I am taking username, and then in the whoami command, using this command I am cutting the first field which will tell me the user the registration number. and the second field will tell, I'm getting the second field which will tell me the terminal number. The ninth field will tell me the date, and I will equal that. The 10th field will tell me the time, I will equal that, and the last field will tell me the IP address. So I will paste it like that. So as you can see, this was the particular output. And last is to count the number of words. This has to be done the same way in which we had done the alphabet, but in this we have to take word as a consideration. So this was my particular output for the last question. So this is the result. The above programs are successfully compiled and executed. So the lab experiment number of my Unix is successfully compiled and executed. Thank you for watching.